Yeah, obviously, so I'll get to one in a second. Obviously, Ohio State travels to Washington this weekend. Your boy, what is it, Damon Williams Jr.
Yep.
What is he, 5'9"? I mean, he's got to be
Yeah.
little quarterback, but fast as can be. Um, it feels like a sneaky game. The line started at 13 and a half, and it's down to like 8.5. Um, Ryan Day is 6-0 off of the bye, and in his last six games, I think he's like 6-0 off the bye, and average margin of victory is like 41 points. Like Ohio State's had some time to prep. Like it's going to come down to like, can we protect Sayan? Like Ohio State has the better roster. I don't think there's any doubt. But Washington's got 22 straight home victories. Like that's not by accident. You know what I mean? Like I'm not exactly thrilled. It doesn't seem like this is going to be like, I was a lot more scared about Illinois if you asked me last week. Now I'm more scared about Washington than I am about a team that gave up 63 points on the road to Indiana. So I think Ohio State's got some playmakers. I think we're going to see some stock watch later in the year when we start talking into the college football season with Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs. Ohio State's got some dogs on defense. Obviously, the best offensive player in America, I will tell you, is Jeremiah Smith. And, he plays for Ohio State, so I feel pretty good if we can throw that guy the ball. Again, super biased. Looking forward to that game. But I would be lying if I told you the most intriguing game of the weekend for me is not Penn State and Oregon. This game has so much riding on it. I would tell you Penn State has one of the more talented 1A, like one of the top three rosters in the country. One of the top three rosters in the country. Playmakers all over, a leader and a veteran at quarterback, future top 10 draft pick. You've got stole Jim Knowles from Ohio State. Shout out Jim. Seems like this is, gonna be a massive game. Whiteout at home when a team like Oregon comes to town. Dante Moore is balling. Like you said, Dan Lanning's one of those guys that he gets his team going, man. Like he can get his team up for any game. Like he's a fun coach. Like you can see why players like playing for him. Like Oregon's got some dogs and coming all the way to the East Coast to play in what I would tell you is the hardest environment in college football. The whiteout at Penn State, 110,000 people. That's a game. Like James Franklin does not win big games. He doesn't. Like you can argue with a wall. Look it up. James Franklin doesn't win big games. The guy rarely wins top 10 matchups. I'm gonna pull the number up so I can share it because I don't have it in front of me. But it's like 1 in a million. He doesn't win big games. Best roster at home. The whiteout game versus a really good Oregon team. Man, this is gonna be a game. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be a great day of college football. Excited for it. But yeah, that's my question going into this weekend is can Drew Aller and James Franklin win a big game at home for the whiteout against we'll see how it goes. Dante Moore wins this game on the road. He's going to be top 3 in Heisman.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That it's got big quarterback implications, and the crazy thing about Penn State too, like they didn't play a Power Four team starting the season, so this is like you're diving right into Oregon here. So I'm a little nervous about that, and there's some uh, Drew Aller quarterback rating and PFF grades are mediocre at best against those three not so great teams. So I am curious just to see how they come out and what that game looks like.
And
And
mind you, this is a team that, in all seriousness, should have played for a national title. This team should have.
Yeah,
This team should have beat Notre Dame. If Drew Aller doesn't throw some of the worst passes I've ever seen, Penn State's playing Ohio State for a national title. They might have won. They could have been playing for a national title. Instead, they don't. A lot of guys come back. Preseason, what? I think they were preseason 2 at home whiteout game. Yeah, this is going to be a big game. James Franklin, big game for old James.